Venerable Bhikkhuni, brothers, I'm very happy to be here with you today. I'd like to thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity to talk to a very unusual audience for me. I don't think I've ever addressed an audience of followers of Islam and Buddhists all in one room. This is a very, very good sign, a very, very good omen, because it means that it is possible for us to come together in peace and to listen to one another, to listen to words of truth. We come from two very great, very venerable religious institutions, Islam on the one hand and Buddhism on the other. Each, as it were, offers us a golden thread, which if we follow leads us to the gates of heaven, the gates of paradise. But which one is true? Which one of us knows that one is true and that the other is not true? We cannot make such a claim. Each of us has his own experience. Each of us has his or her experience of truth, of peace, of what is ultimate, what is highest in the world, what is highest in the universe. And both as Buddhists and as followers of Islam, we try to open ourselves to what is highest in the universe, to what is divine, to what is ultimately unknowable. I believe I'm right in saying that we cannot ultimately know God. As a Buddhist, I would say we cannot ultimately know the universe. The universe, reality, is a mystery. We can use words, we can give explanations of how this world came to be. But what do we know? What do we know from our own experience? We're all children of Adam. We're all born in the same way. One day we will die. What will be our destination? What will be our destination tomorrow? As a Buddhist, I believe that my destination tomorrow depends on the good deeds that I do today. If I act with a skillful mind, if I act out of brotherly love, then happiness will come. If I act with a mind of hatred, unhappiness will come. So what I'm trying to do here is to find the common ground that unites us all. Because we live in a very terrible world. We live in a world of strife. We live in a world where men kill each other. Do we want to be part of that world? Or do we want to create a better world with the help of whatever divine forces there are in the universe? Surely we all want to create a better world. Now, I'm not a great student of Islam, I must confess, but I know a little. I know a little from my study of Al-Ghazali. Al-Ghazali was a great Islamic scholar, and he wrote a book called The Duties of Brotherhood in Islam. The Duties of Brotherhood in Islam. And this teaching of Al-Ghazali is very, very close to the teaching of brotherly love in Buddhism. And I just want to talk about two of the duties that Al-Ghazali spoke about, and to see how close they are to Buddhist ideas of brotherhood. Al-Ghazali said that one of the great duties of brotherhood is to share. Whatever you have, whatever I have, we should share with other people. But how do we do this? Are we capable of doing it? Apparently, in Islam there are 3 levels of brotherhood. The first level is when you share with your brother, you share out of excess. If you have something extra, you're willing to share that with your brother. This is the lowest form of generosity. You're only willing to give if you have more than you yourself need. A higher level of generosity is when you regard yourself and your brother as the same. Yes? So whatever you need, you regard him as needing, just the same. Yeah? So you divide equally between yourself and your brother. This is a higher level of brotherhood. But even that is not the highest level, apparently. The highest level of brotherhood is when you regard your brother's needs